differentiate it as much. How do you live your life from karma to dharma? Karma is your obligation from present to the past, which you're fulfilling, like with your family, as a householder, or you are a mother with children, so you are a karmic role to your children. But you have a dharmic role to society, which you have to fulfill. If all your children will disappear and your spouse disappear, and you lose your license as a doctor, or if you are not a student anymore, or if you lose your hair, you lose your hand, you lose your eyes, you're still alive. Your karma is to have lost your eyes or your arms, but your dharma is to continue living and doing your greatest life, whatever it is. So you do not define your dharma or your next steps, role in society or your life, by just affinities with your family or friends or your career or your bank account. That is your karma. Your dharma is your duty to life. Whatever happens to you, you need to execute that until your last breath. So the difference is, karma is more reactive to your existing conditions. So you have to live as good as possible as your karma dictates. You know, where you were born, you get married, you're 45, and you have diabetes. That's your karma, right? But it doesn't stop you from living your next step to create your new episode. You can create your next chapter of your book. You can create your next edition of your TV show, your life. If you create that next step to serve as a duty of a human soul, to create as much dignity in your life and continue living the best you can do, that is your dharma. It's your duty to keep on living and doing your best. Your karma is just to keep on cleaning up your past. Because being married or being a student is a karma of what you created. But the next step you create is your dharma. You see the difference? Now, if you can differentiate this, you would know that most people are living in the past. It's their karma. They are just there solving their own issue they have created. They are just reacting to the situations of the economy. They are just miserable because somebody betrayed them and they cannot get out from it. Or they have pain in their back, which has been created by lack of exercise, which they created before because of being lazy, right? To move. Now, that is karma. But if you were Helen Keller, being blind and, I think, deaf, her dharma is to become a poet and learn from somebody, not even from her parent, to write and become a poet. Her karma is born as blind and deaf. But to learn, not to be a victim of the misery that she is her dharma. Can you imagine if you were born deaf and blind, and your target is to become the best, one of the best poets? The right poems? So that is like a bigger thing than what you were born. So if you create a situation where you will be bigger than where you were born with, that is your dharma, to grow. So most people's dharma is to keep on growing whatever happens. Keep on living their greatest life if they can with purpose.